was a teams very careful, especially Argentina was very careful because some of the decisions now appears a man for use against them. No referees to me from England for France team looking scary, but they will have Spain to contend with.
Morocco for almost respected French side too much from minute 1. Omujitum so mint minimum. Argentina and your team here they will hold play character.
Going into the game, I think Norway have themselves to be blamed. England went to my stadium about this tournament said they are struggling in the first half.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, yadamu pucha enye easy kra. The World Cup fever no eguso air course I say enye agude kra quarter finals no. Yes, aba na we ye amanfo air kasa na ye favorite team bi na embolo. Ayirade say Ronaldo fans na there. Adibi ko in favor of Argentina, but you see, regiamo and Charlie, very sad in this situation. That's why they should be very careful on this year. The Argentina win 3-1 after the extra time. No way, Massa. England is a 1-1, and I just say England for also Jude Bellingham on in the moves and and also to me, win and more. Samsung Spain, Belgium, Mikel Merino. He say in 2 games, he's been the super saba. Also, elbow my yepa. Next season, they are telling me more who can't get Samsung France. African giants, yes, Morocco, Ebomo 2-0, Near so echo year. I mean, so far, African teams in a from list to Atlas, go Atlas, Samsung, Benedict, and so Atlas and show them live to speak my like, yeah, comment now I share now, Ubiso, I join in the sports arena community. No, me then event sense, list to be Biaboko.
Yeah.
I think, Oka say, Portugal, Belgium, from now, which team are you supporting now? France, Spain, Argentina, England?
Yes, England are made to
all right. You're England game no first. No way for I think so much surprising me pa tournament or more than.
Woo! Woo! Yes, before I think me quarterfinals games, you know, my prediction in I go through.
Yeah.
Spain eliminated Belgium, yes. Then Argentina,
Switzerland,
the free more. Then
France be Morocco,
England be Norway. I feel it was a difficult game.
Okay.
At the Maui and Thomas Tuchel team sanity. Any team sanity. Only a boy and say like watching, but. The Ebema say what killing offer on coming into the game no. A difficult. My opponent. And a dangerous. Very, very, very dangerous. Or changes are all year at every point in time affecting games.
Okay.
What I say? I was a teams very careful. Especially Argentina was also very careful because Argentina are vulnerable. Very vulnerable. And some of the decisions now appears a man for use against them. No? Those decisions, referees want to be from England for so.
Okay.
Because maybe Imbolo. The Imbolo now or review man yellow card, the second bookable offense. Say Hurricane. Would be man second, would be man yellow card. Yeah. What I say, and a boom. Suddenly, a boom. Even Ghana, poor bono, a do baby no. But 2 year fouls be on one. Yeah, better foul, but yellow card. But Sibomo Coco about a penny.
The people are saying Argentina plays so much trust as your mom yellow card.
And I make answer. Almost build this a year or no reputation, no. So we a big team, money me do.
Yeah.
What I say, money me a day, do. Could take a decision. Now I am very, very careful.
All right.
Let me know what I say. So England, it was a difficult game against
Norway.
I feel Norway coach, yes, me born a basso for half hour or more baby or more baby. But I feel the obsession of playing a solid and Haaland from the start, no. I feel it didn't help because this is a solo to 18-year box striker.
Yeah.
Or no, also finishing.
No, they no boys.
What I say, no, also the finishing. This our pass now one farmer Haaland a man for a blaming no. I am one was a man for blaming no.
He's a striker.
He's a striker. Haaland I want the same position. I call no so bad.
Yeah.
But Odegaard ne was a position na one pass here. Then you have issues. Let me can what I say. I think it was so sure because it do be na say I on person be drop any of them. Let me want to say drop any of them and I think that decisions sano and then I be a kuti or magazine because I feel like Oscar Bob started from the start from the starter. Anyhow almost at to England for so in the first half,
yeah.
Oscar Bob would have done more
than Solots.
More than a year. And also more a player be Benfica.
Short drop was one.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now go back to me I
think on the share first goal. No?
On the chef.
Yeah.
And now we should start Nusa.
That be on one.
You see.
On one.
The constant Nusa no.
So even goes on starting Oscar Boba. It was a Nusa and what?
Short drop no.
Yes. Getting what? Some level of pace, agility near that. Oh, 18-year ball striker, na pine. Oh yeah, finisher. So tell him to go and play wings, you know. Na akwa our unbalanced team no.
Was a ubo two top umpo.
So obi a ubo two top different.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Because obi say yes Sandberg and obo pa.
Yeah.
Community midfield no. Rice money we omo anye de omo ntumi anye de anye nti se ka we pushing na mananka wa ye de wa ba ka we hu na koma ye de omo double up ewo magui ne stone so na ka ni mo ye much better than other no to win so nti me dem bo England for about so I'm tipping them to go the long way. They should be able to beat Argentina. I think at this level the last time omo hand of God nana.
Yeah, I think 1960 actually.
Because Messi say especially in the World Cup like that. So we will see. Mame bomb Morocco for us because you see Medican be come and say almost quite normal the last 4 years. Much stronger than this one. Yeah. And almost the new coach there and coach na no pedigree. I was so saying the current coach so he will learn. We saw something good. Sabali Mobi. If maybe can was say a way. France, they were professional. Mbappe, I think that this one was the best player because Senna now after all say penalty, the also can say any idea the year we know. I think say Spain, France team looking scary, but they will have a year Spain to what content with.
Yeah,
Belgium any a year Spain. I think say in go for we go keep no. And the team. Lamens. Team. On the day it was Courtois against Spain.
Yeah.
They dominated. Me can was a Belgium team grand. So baby we do you no surprise. Me surprise. So we do baby we do but at the end of the day they were able to cause problems to France for now. Goalkeeper no, I think it was a bad goalkeeping. You don't do that at this level. Especially when you are deputizing a good goalkeeper like that, you need to what else? Or buy an abes are mistaken. No way you team there the film or team about Spain for Eden. Abasolame Yama who the best. For me, Marshall Yama or Basolame who the best of this tournament. Maybe the best will come in the last 2 games if they are able to qualify. And Argentina Switzerland there. Bolo, a very stupid attitude no show you don't do that.
What dive no was rough as
yes. It's a penalty box mumpo.
Penalty box mumpa. Ne one na dey na no oje.
And then no that particular game who's for instance and I say Switzerland players they were exaggerating fouls. I didn't know why they were doing that.
And no coach was not bold enough to condemn such act because in Kolashe you would expect that these players will show professionalism because the nkola na ehwe no mbisua they learn a lot from this
So
players.
Amiran be this what?
What does it?
On your second yellow.
Why does it? Now obia ne hu kan na wo penalty box mu ko because you want to win penalty, you want to help your team, but outside in your own half
throw ball so.
and throw ball now roll so they deserve some way. Argentina, they were professional and they scored the needed goals or their progress their come anymore. Na bo mo so abaso.
Okay, Bonnie Tuja.
Yeah, so my started with France game, and France game, we predicted say France be winning. Made it my confidence say France be winning. Omo key player, I mean, omo best player in this tournament, Sabari, coach ebe too early, so be available, onya available. Then with the French side, Mbappe can after money Paraguay game, they say if you want them to be dirty, they can. He's not trying to say and Tokwana baby. They don't really set out to be a tiki-taka or possession style. Say Bane say because they have the likes of Chouameni, Mone, Rabiot, Omonye, ball hold am to say Rodri, Mone, Pedri, Mone, there be them. Omo if they get the ball, they will do the tackles, then they will release for Olise, Mone, Dembele, so that they will do what they have to do with the ball. In Tinisano, if you don't look for a tactics to approach them, you are going to suffer. That's what happened. And I think Morocco, for an almost respected French side, need too much from minute one. So I have to sit back and hit on the counter. And it's on the counter, so I went out in the Sabari now in the bay and Onya available. It's Diaz, this game Diaz started as a number 9. Omo de sa tabi, a ball left wing, right wing, one omo de I think one player Kanus near ball left wing or then Onai a ball on the 10. It's not how to cause problems for the French side.
They create a lot of chances.
Because almost set back, they were trying to hit on the counter. I don't know much that any pacey we attack for Argentina. Now it will be difficult to make match French side. I mean for Argentina, they are not so count now. Argentina, they are not. Someone will be like Omomboshi. Then I don't agree with that because Omomboshi, I make sure say obey you on my film. I always use the example say so. Or what? No actuality, yes, because Egypt only did 2 went me Kevet Bete can so be shell Switzerland Bete can no kunya red. It's in a can 1 or 2 ways so went me any year they will come back at you and punish you. Argentina and your team here they will hold play character. And so a different beast for both Argentina. Next time around, the pawn were disappointed to be but from nowhere, Paradise
also benchy the Poma Paradise
good. Oh, now so ball Paradise is a ball and Snobia from nowhere about control defensive side of the head. McAllister have a bad season when Liverpool share. McAllister was our team with him. Martinez or Mayu Adebia with Pra, Shabo Martinez a ball.
Mamma mia.
So what I say into the character. So you can't just be say
and against Egypt, and your teams be are coming back from
say but and also yeah, assemble was Argentina force yesterday say Spain. And then France so they show 2-0 in England. You can't do a comeback. But at the end of character.
They have the character.
Yeah, they have the character and Ube show make sure say Ube show move from now. Ube yes, we now. No, you say I won't give up to come and punish you. Now me with England game no Belgium, Spain, they have one way aside. Spanish side need dominate here, so I won't even talk about it. But England, and I think after the game and game nimpono among Kawansem after the game, the press conference there, Thomas Tuchel Bellingham so reply Madueke so be the same thing. Madueke no kra obi any dey tipa call a class to so start time out chance them koyi also we din at least you can't really blame them. Mu say be more or mu nim communication but I think Bellingham journalists they one share here or best settle up. Dear Thomas Tuchel can or man can like exactly Bellingham, yes.
Yeah.
And Bellingham there the reply in Buffo say, or also I agree with the coach. Now, if you are playing against the likes of Obo, Haaland, I'm the coach. If Sememe can say I'm not okay with my performance,
Yeah.
and or reply we are or the my idea. I think on best of your more professionals, and the game they we all predicted English side not to win, but Norway for no who say yes. Second half they came into the game no more creative chances. Now even go no more share, you know. People say Stanley, people say clear foul no because ball no piano crowd to asana yebe keke ball. Obi so betimi abase sanko nso anko betimi akele enti just 50-50 affair, you know. It's all set. We will see what will happen in the semi-final.
Money man.
Yes, I think Yen Shah saying free England game. So share the way the English teams are playing in this tournament. Say coach be blueprint or they Boama team nako, and they've been missing this for a long time. When they get into the semi-finals, they do that character, that mentality, no. Now more Lusu. And I think Diago can the press conference, in a full way, no. The only thing he talked about was he wasn't happy with the quality of the game, the repetitions.
As a player, the quality never from the passes in the
even
quality.
Journalists emphasize say or being say mentality and Okache and say Debbie. It's not anything about mentality. Mentality no musho or pitch in no. It's something that they can even bottle and sell.
Yeah.
So he didn't criticize the players, but he was talking about the system, the structure. No saying common from brand. He felt said they were lacking one or two things. But I think senior kind journalists, they would want to get a headline. So players, but going into the game, I think Norway have themselves to be blamed because England team no mutimi nyao at a level and guess mutimi by 2 or maybe 3 goals in the first half. England, one thing at my stadium about this tournament said they are struggling in the first halves. Into their first half against Croatia, their first half against even game Yombo against Norway, I could see said they were struggling a bit in the first half. But I think that is where the big boys come in. Onyani moment of Panisho, and they did very well. Spain against Belgium. Belgium, surprising team, and they weren't that team and so mutimi bo or momodi put me rather quarterfinal stage. But over their coach, their decision making from their last games now, it shows say yes. Or person Sesa BB team. And against the Spanish side, they are one of the best performing teams for me in this World Cup. A band say Kutabo, Yemboy, Criti and chances, Yenteki Spain, Yenteki a moment. They are one of the teams Ubetimi with France.
Spain.
Yes, we become France as same, but where France born is more about they are depending more on the attackers. We Spain team Numa before the game Mekai. This is the first goal Oma conceded in the tournament for almost 800-900 minutes in here. That shows what they are doing well in the game. I think say the only thing they are missing out from their team, their wingers or munya top form. But as the game is going on, semi-finals, they beat me to final. They get the likes of Nico and Lami Yamal coming on their best form, beat me a bomb. I think Belgium tried it just took Courtois going out and he gave me free him. And I think if Courtois was in and they were able to take their chances, Lukaku coming in, who the other kind team no. Because about the air balls, the likes of Kuba, Simone, Laporte was winning ahead of him. That was something I showed said the Spanish team are trying to dominate. With France and Morocco, I think after the game, Rabiot Impoka said the Moroccan team Omushia Omono. The feel said they were a bit lesser compared to the one Omushia in 2022. Or feel said 2022 they were a bit in like fear. So team they are dominating much Spain. In Tiababe maybe a Omahunki can be to high, but you could see clearly say attacking wise and they weren't that good. They were missing their key man. Omunya Bona, they are possessing to just see what they can do with the ball.
Yeah.
And and France got the best out of them. I think Argentina, Switzerland have themselves to be blamed because after the equalizer, they pinned Argentina to the wall. In the next, maintaining a red card number, I think Switzerland could have gotten a second goal.
Yeah.
But they just sold themselves out with a red card and they had to defend for the rest of the game. And defending against a team, they've shown character in games. One person in their last few minutes, Argentina, team B in the World Cup actually goes from the 80th minute down to the 90th minute. So if you're a man down and you are defending against the team during this period, surely they are going to get a goal call extra. So I think where teams know maybe the semi-finals are world ranking from 1 to 4th. And the teams with Spain, France, Argentina, Spain, and also England. They are the top 4 teams in the world ranking. It shows how the World Cup has been able to project what FIFA ranking air costs. So we are looking at the semi-final.
All right, so the semi-final stage, no, yes, I said just a good granted. This is the review of the quarter-final games and what some of us expect, especially in the semi-final. We did Vincent to Tilisto Walker, Bonetu Jago, Wotenika Samson, and Benedict the Monument. Wotenika. You know, we shall another episode on Sports Arena.